Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Baseball from the Lone Star State. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for the National League, Paul Skeens.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Gleyber Torres. To the right side, Marte. Slings to first. One pitch and one out. Here's Riley Green.
Hike one.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. Skeens, a former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one almost hit him. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia.
Ball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. It wasn't easy,
Ball
but he
four,
earned
take
that
your
walk
base.
after a long at-bat. So, man aboard. Here's Judge now. Big-time power. Check swing.
Ball.
He held up. Ball one. Judge rips that one, and that gets down into the gap. Coming home. The relay, and he's out.
Got him.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
So up next, Cal Raleigh. And that one fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, two down. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. That one almost got him. Man at second. Strike three. Good luck hitting the cover star. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And now the NL Stars will get their first crack at it. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for the American League, Tarek Skubal. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Sliced hard but foul. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Foul ball there.
Nope, ball.
Two down, nobody on. Called strike right there. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after one. Back at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Next offering is down low. Ball two. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That's in there. 0-1. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And that's off
inside. That's
the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Two down, nobody on. Left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Strike two. That's down and in.
Ball.
That one misses. Full count now. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with two strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Manny Machado.
Outside, ball.
No score here in the second.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now the count is even.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Here's the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's filled up.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Will Smith to the plate. Lined into left center, base hit. Has some trouble with it. Machado around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
No, that missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one finds its way through. The run comes across, and the National League scores first. It's 1-0. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swinging a foul straight back. Two on, 1 out. And that is out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. Skubal, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's the strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's down.
One, 2 now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head on now to the top of the third. The NL leads this one 1-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Baez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Top of the zone for a called strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. This one popped up. Lindor has a beat on it. And there's one down. Now at the plate, Jacob Wilson. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
That's
and ball one. Man at first, one away. And another
that
ball.
missed. That's a ball.
Pitcher challenges. He thought it was a strike. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-1. And a strike to Gleyber. Outside.
Ball outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Down low,
Ball.
and kicks
That's
away.
down.
No advance, though. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Riley Green walked his first time. And that one is inside ball 1.
Hey!
That misses off the
That's a ball.
outside edge. Oh, look at the stop. Goes to second with it, and very nicely done for the out. AL leaves 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is inside. Fouled off. He was late. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1. That one way inside. Stays alive. And a 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 down, nobody on. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Bounce to 3rd. Fires to 1st on the run. What a play. Inning over. And the NL is down in order. They lead it 1-0. On to the 4th. Here is Aaron Judge. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Oh, 1 now. And Judge spoils that one. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to 1st. Nope, he held back. 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good job to fight that one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Next to hit, Cal Raleigh went down on strikes his first time through. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it. And there are 2 down. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He's 0 for 1.
That missed. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1-2-3 goes the AL. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go. Bottom 4. There's Freddie Freeman now.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Machado
ball.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
There's a swing and a miss. On the ground right side. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. And he'll pull into second safely.
Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
One out, runner at second. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one almost got him. Man at second.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Here's a 2-0. And downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And ball 4,
that's
2
ball
aboard.
4. Runner, take your base.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Out towards right center field. Judge moving under this one. 2 down. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Tries
What
to
you
hold
got?
up, appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. National Leaguers strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ball.
The 1-0. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Outside
Nope,
low.
ball.
And that's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So up next, Junior Caminero. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one almost got him.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now 2-2. Inside, backs him off again.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a payoff pitch. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He'll take a jog around the bases. And now they're out in front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Baez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Hey!
The throw is late, and they can't get the out. Jacob Wilson will hit next.
Hee-haw!
And the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Batted battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong on his way in. He's got it. One down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the lineup flips over. Here's Gleyber Torres. On a line. And he makes the catch. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Just missed.
Ball.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Inside.
No, that's in.
And it's 2-1. Baez off of first with 2 away. Next offering
Ball.
upstairs. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Strike 3. Skeen sends them packing. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Just missed. That's in there. Falling behind 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 2-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late swing, foul to the left. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground. On the run, throw to first. Got him. Nice play. Here's Acuna now.
Ball.
And that's in for a strike. And 1-1. That's through there for a strike. just missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. And ball four there. Tying run is on base. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Ball high.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-1. And that's
ball.
Downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, safe. It's 2-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Man on second, 2 down.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Torres handles. Now he launches a throw over his head. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tarek Skubal won't go any further, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Now on the bump, Ryan Wu.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Machado.
Oh, yeah.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. The NL leads it 3-2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Back here in Philadelphia, today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. To the warning track, makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy with light tower power. Action in the pen down there. Freddie Peralta, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ray, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-1.
Ball.
And he chases that one below the zone.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That one just misses. And the count now even up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Just
That's the ball.
missed. Ryan O'Hearn up next for the American League. Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Three-two now. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. AL down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Well, we go bottom 6. The batter now will be Will Smith. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here comes the 0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1.
That's a
That's
good miss
inside.
off
Ball.
the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
The 1-1. That one
No,
drifts
that's inside.
Next offering is fouled back. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on, belted. That one carrying and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add on. It's 5-2.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First offering and it
ball.
just misses. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth.
Struggled
Ball
a little
out.
bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Ah!
That one ripped but foul. Swings through it for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Crow Armstrong now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 2 away. Third time through the order now. Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one's in there. Strike one. On the ground
That's
to
a
the
foul
left.
ball.
And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Freddie Peralta. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
To third. Tosses across to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Two down, base is empty. The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
No, that's outside. Ball.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside, and it's ball 4. So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And he takes a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
High fly ball out towards left field. Acuna moving back.
That's foul.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman. That's the third out. American League strands 1. They trail at 5-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter.
Yeah.
And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Late with the swing there. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian Wu done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Joe Ryan on the pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. This one in the air center field. And that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. National Leaguer is out in front. 5-2. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the 8th. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Inside, almost got him.
Heck one.
Two and one now.
Ball.
Gleyber swings, drives one back there. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Tucker hustles to get it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
He was all over that one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So digging in, Riley Green. And that one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
High fly ball out to left field. Acuna under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from 3rd. Lays the plate.
He's
Not in
safe.
time. He's safe. It's 5-3. One out man at first. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball. That's
now
inside.
This team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. No advance, though. The tying run at the plate.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than...
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. That does it for Freddie Peralta. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Matthew Boyd.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tying run at the plate. And a strike on the outside edge. Ball one there.
Ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him. That ends the frame. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The NL leads this one 5-3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 8th. Here comes Manny Machado. Activity in the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen appears to be getting loose.
Ball.
Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. That one to first and foul ball. Here's a 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one misses.
Take your base, ball
so a
4.
leadoff walk. Yeah, the batter now, Will Smith.
Hike one.
Just
That's
missed.
the ball down.
One now. A little out front there as he swings through it. Machado on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Back in the sixth, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Hee-haw!
That one's in there. That is strike two. And misses inside. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. No advance, though. A little bit low.
No, that missed. That's a
and
ball.
Now 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the first pitch misses
down.
for ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. NL leaves 1, and it remains 5-3. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. That one missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And there's a ball. This one in the air. Marte under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now, Junior Caminero. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That one almost got him.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2-2 on the way. Ground ball to the right side. Freeman takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Now just 1 out away from the single season saves record. He's on the verge of history.
So it's their last chance in this one. Javi Baez digs in right side.
No, ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Here. That's low. That's a ball.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
That one found hard the other way. Boyd is just 1 strike away. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him looking. That's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
A 5-3 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.